Hi, it's Lisa from the Dog Play and Learning Centre, and wanted to do a little vlog because we've had a lot of inquiries recently in relation to dogs having separation issues. So I think it's quite clear, quite evident that from the first lockdown last year and the subsequent one we've just come out of, that a lot of people have taken on dogs. Now, a lot of people have taken on puppies, they've taken on rescue dogs, dogs from abroad. So all these dogs are coming with different needs, and I think a lot of people are putting a lot of pressure on themselves to get it right, which obviously is important because we're taking on a new species that have teeth, you know. Things can go wrong, particularly with rescue dogs where you've not got a full history. But a lot of people are putting pressure on themselves that they want their dog to be social. They want their dogs to be socialised. So the thing about socialisation is that years ago you would perhaps go to your vet's surgery and you'd have maybe 6 to 12 puppies, you know, rattling about the vet's floor, all meeting up. Now the thing with that is if you are not careful, dogs can learn some really bad habits. You might have a bigger puppy that is standing all over a smaller puppy, and the only way that small puppy can get a reprieve is by growling or biting, snapping, and the sense of relief that comes over the dogs when that happens is immense, and it's something that the dogs will go to because dogs will always perform behaviours that work for them. So if your dog then learns that growling and snapping and chewing, biting, snarling is what works for them, they'll go to that. They've got no reason not to. So that's a learnt behaviour that they cannot unlearn. So we need to be really clever when we're dealing with dogs, and we need to be smart when it comes to the socialisation aspect of it. So, you know, years ago we might have had an idea that we wanted our kids to do X, Y or Z, but now, you know, we know a bit more about the science of dogs and the science of children. So if our children don't want to do anything, apart from obviously attending school, because that's my kids' favourite, they don't want to go to school, but they have to. However, if they weren't comfortable in social surroundings, I wouldn't force them to do it because it would be of no benefit to them and likely to just send them off further in the opposite direction. So we've had a lot of dogs come into our centre recently, and the owners want the dogs to be socialised, and it's not right for the dogs. So the reason I wanted to do this vlog is to just reassure people that you really should be taking your time with your new dog. Think of it like taking on a foster child. If you don't know the history, you really don't want to push it because you might trigger something. So it needs to be done quite slowly and very, very thoughtfully. So we are offering sessions at the Play and Learning Centre whereby we can socialise your dog. Socialisation is quite a loose term, but it's more of an assessment to see how your dog can cope in our environment. Often dogs can't cope in that environment, so what we're then doing is taking the dogs and working with them in our training and therapy room to bolster their confidence. This, you know, makes the dogs feel so much better, produces feel-good chemicals within the dog's brains, because believe it or not, if we put our dogs under stress and pressure and they've got those hormones rattling around their brain, it can take anywhere from 20 minutes up to 70 odd hours for the dogs to kind of calm down and be themselves again. So that's, you know, we don't want to put dogs under pressure. So I just wanted to come on and reassure people that these things absolutely should not be rushed. If you are using any trainers or behaviourists, go with your gut. Does it feel right what they're telling you to do? And obviously if you've got any queries or inquiries or you'd like further information, then please get in touch with us at the Dog Play and Learning Centre. Thank you.